Hi everyone, my name is Shola and welcome to another episode of Locky Tech Podcast. And in today's episode, I do want to have a look at the Google Pixel Buds A series, which I have purchased and owned, and I've been using pretty much every day for the last 7 months up to the publication of this video. And what I'm going to do is go over the pros and cons of this Google Pixel Buds A series. What I'm not going to do is to go through all the technical aspects about the Pixel Buds A series, for the simple reason is that I've already covered it on my main channel on Solar Tech. So if you're interested, you can always go on there, and I've covered it in a full review there. But here, I just want to be very much more relaxed. It's a podcast. All right, so where do I start? Let's start with the pros. One of the things I definitely like about this Pixel Buds A series is that when you wear them, they're very comfortable, and even when you wear them for hours, no issues at all. So no issues with the comfort and everything. And the other thing as well is that the wingtip on here, initially I was skeptical about them. I thought, I'm not sure about them, but you know what? That's why you don't even notice that at all. In terms of sound, what can I say? Yeah, these have exceeded my expectations for sure. They really have. Initially, before purchasing them, I was apprehensive. I thought, Google, I'm not sure about them. But anyway, I thought the worst that can happen is that I do not like them and then I just return them. But by God, yeah, really nice. Sometimes, depending on what you're listening to, it just feels like the sound is coming from all different directions, and you're like, whoa, this is impressive. And I think, hold on, these are not like, another branded mate. These are Google Pixel Buds. They are like aces. Dead impressed. Also, you have things like bass boost as well, so really good. In addition to that, if, for example, you find out that you're running low on battery, it's not an issue. 15-minute charge in the case will give you 3 hours or something thereabout. Again, I cover all this in my main review on Solar Tech. And in total, I believe you get good 24 hours of charge with the case. So you shouldn't have any issues. I haven't had any issues at all. Last year, definitely got a few good hours. And it does last as well. I think the most I've worn them is like maybe 3.5 hours continuously, and it played. So no issues there. The other thing I didn't realize until I started using it that I really like about these is the Google Assistant. Oh yeah, really good. I just love the way you can ask it questions. You can also listen to, you hear your notifications. You can tell it to send an email, send a text message. Oh, this is honestly really good. Ask it for directions. I even asked it for flights to like US, to Brazil, to parts of Europe, and it was spot on. I was impressed, I have to say. Really was impressed. Love it. Brilliant. Yeah, I think just that alone, that feature alone sold it to me. It just feels like I've got like an encyclopedia with me at all times. That's what it feels like. Brilliant. Very good feature. Oh, and the other thing I should mention is I've used this in different countries and it works. Super. Yeah, well done. Moving on, in terms of the app features, everything works, especially on Android devices, although it will be limited if you're using an iPhone. In fact, let me just do a quick little demo here for you. So where's my Pixel Buds? There it is. Tough to do this from behind the camera. So just very quickly show you just some of the features. Hopefully see if it connects. If it connects, let's just open this up. Okay, if it doesn't connect, then that's fine. So yeah, you've got your touch controls. Yeah, everything works perfectly. Sound, They said that's not an issue. In-ear detection, and yeah, touch controls, yeah, everything works flawlessly. Not had an issue within the 7 months that I've had it. Then the touch controls, touch and hold for the Google Assistant, love it. As I said, brilliant. Yes, again, really easy. Everything is there. So you have things like adaptive sound. So what that does is you just once you enable this feature, what it will do is it will automatically adjust the sound, so you don't have to keep turning the sound, up. Let's say if the environment is noisy. I'll talk about that a bit more a little later as well. So again, I said, yeah, really simple, no issues there. So like I said, if you're using an Android device, you shouldn't have any problem. But obviously, if you're using an iPhone, you will have limited access to some of the features. All right, let's talk about the cons. So the last point I made about the adaptive sound, really good feature. So like I said, if I'm walking along the street and it's a bit, car passes by, then it will just automatically adjust the volume, which is really cool. One thing I will say is when you wear these, you can hear what's going on around. No issues there. The downside is you do not have the active noise cancellation, hence the adaptive sound feature. Now, I really like that feature. What I will tell you is that in practice, what will happen is if a car passes by, say I'm walking on the sidewalk, car passes by, the volume naturally increases automatically. Then if within a few seconds another car passes by, then it feels like it's cranked up even more. You're like, oh, you feel like it's like, oh, it just feels too loud. So if that volume could be capped, that adaptive sound could be capped at a particular volume level, then it's a great, really nice feature. Really nice feature indeed. The other con about this is that, as I mentioned, you do have the touch controls. However, with the touch controls, you're not able to increase or decrease the sound. You have to increase or decrease the sound, you have to go through the Google Assistant. Now this is great, as I mentioned. Yeah, again, volume is, because it does feel like it's too much. Now, the other issue I have with this adaptive sound feature as well is that you can explain it. Say for example, you're sitting on the metro or bus, lots of people around with very close proximity. You want to increase or decrease the sound. Now you're not going to see that, right? I've got to be careful what I say here because I've got other Google devices around. You're not going to say, hey G, turn the volume up, or hey G, volume down. Everyone will be looking at you. You mustn't want it to be attracting attention. So that's where it's not, for me, it's not ideally practical. So again, just for definitely bring that point to light. But I said, other than that, it does work. The other thing that this doesn't have is wireless charging. So this is a shame. So let's say those cons that I mentioned, I said you don't have the volume controls on here, and then obviously no wireless charging, and then no active noise cancellation. Yes, that's offset by the adaptive sound feature. Now, it would have been nice if it was included on here, but obviously what they've done Google is, if you want that feature, you'll have to step up to the Google Pixel Buds. I think it's the Pro series, and obviously that costs a lot more. And I think it should have been included in this. And the reason why I say that is because if you look at the price bracket that this is priced at, you have other wireless earbuds that have those features. They have the wireless charging, they have the active noise cancellation, and then in terms of the volume controls, they will actually be on the earbuds themselves. And so again, I'm not sure what the strategy was for Google, but yeah, so those are the cons there. So just to sum up, overall this is really good. I said it really exceeded my expectation. I thought, like I said, I thought, if I didn't like this, I'm definitely going to be sending it right back and getting my money. But you see, 7 months later, wow. I always look for these. It's brilliant. I said, just for the Google, for everyone's different, but for me, for the Google Assistant, wow, sound brilliant. Oh, really good, really impressed. So as a result, like I said, of the no wireless charging, the no volume controls on here, and no active noise cancellation, I would highly recommend not spending no more than $70 on this Pixel Buds A series. Because as I said, you have others which are, you know, bigger brand names around this price bracket, and they offer the features that are missing on this. So that's it. Based on that, yeah, definitely $70 I think should be the limit. And just to prove my point, as I filmed this video, I think just a few weeks before, we had the Black Friday and then the is it Cyber Monday, and I did see this, I think, for about $70. So again, so that proves my point that yeah, they've been out for some time now. So if you interested in these, yeah, definitely I would recommend them highly. Yeah, again, pay no more than $70 for them. So I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, the full review of the Pixel Buds A series is on my main channel on Solar Tech. And again, in case you're interested, this phone here is the Oppo Find M2. Fantastic folding phone. And again, I probably made about, I think 20 videos, including the Oppo Pen, on my main channel on Solar Tech. So again, if you're interested, you can always go there and have a look. And again, and the beauty is, I'm not selling anything. My channel's too tiny. I don't know commission. I'm just putting it out there that yeah, that's the device. Interested in this, yeah, just have a look on. So and especially now with the release of the Oppo Find M3 and the OnePlus Open, it made it more. This may be obviously it should be cheaper because it's been out for a year now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So on that note, all that's left to say is yeah, thank you very much for watching. My name is Shola, and I'll see you in another episode. Peace.